I will stream for 1 more hour. All right. Pirate Emporium. Ooh, ship's crests. Kind of fucking cool. Let us buy a ship crest. After I put my phone in there. Cool. Let us sail the high seas. Yar. Whew. Set sail. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Aye, up to the. Let's see, no throwables. Just really quickly. Wait. Early in the morning. Merchant Alliance fucking sucks. Fuck. Wonder how to get the customization for this.
Shoulders back. Stand up straight. Oh? Oh. Hmm? Go on. Off you pop.
Off you pop. Fuck you.
You alright then? See ya.
We got some northern lights. Some of that, some of that. You alright? What is this? Oh. That's fun. In too deep. I think I'm gonna name my boat Murderfucker. That's a good name. Dun, dun, dun. Lookout Point and Wanderer's Refuge. Can't find either of those. Got this one. Wanderer's Refuge. South, southeast. Go. Ah, fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. That's... nothing on this island. Fuck you. Ah, shit. God damn it. Take my soul, ferryman. Ah, shit. That was useless. It was a calculated decision, but man, am I bad at math. Oh. That's Natalie. Delish. Natalie Hall defeated. Let's go over here. Where the fuck are they? Level 5? Of what? Where's the other fucking skull? Here it is. Skulls probably aren't worth shit. Check up here really quickly for anything else. I think I may be ready to go. Then when the weatherman comes, I'll take my leave and go. Na 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 na. Yeah, I'm done with this. Get the fuck out of here. La 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 la. Do, 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 do. I'll take my leave and go. Come on. Fuck you. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. It's barely anything, but... What was I looking for again? Wanderer's Refuge. I do not see Wanderer's Refuge. There it is. Fuck yeah. That's a ways away. Basically go north. way. A little more northwest, I suppose. Fuck. I feel like no one's online anymore. I'm just on an empty server. Dun, 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 dun. Yar. Ah, shit. That's what happens. Mermaid! Motherfucker, come pick me up. Alright. Ah, fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Northwest. Maybe there's a storm? Is that it? Let's see. Nope. Let's see what's on Chicken Isle. Probably nothing. Ooh. That motherfucker. Come here, bitch. Fucking bitch. Guess he wasn't pet. Oh, skeleton's orders. Ooh. Ooh. Wild Henry at Crook's Hollow. Is anything else of interest? Ha! See how good my shot is. Got him. Got his fucking ass. Get me this barrel. Is it a boat? That it is. It's not even worth it. I'm just drive over there and get it. Be good practice. And I am a pro gamer. Go. There's one.
My sheep asked about you.
Your sheep?
Yeah, my sheep asked, said, oh, is Carl your friend?
Aww.
He has taken a long way to come here from Provo.
Aww.
Come to visit again.
That's cute. I'll have to come visit again then. What the fuck is Crook's Hollow? You guys can be following me. Oh. Let's see what's over here. Ah, there was buried treasure on that island. Fuck. Oh well. Bunch of fucking birds. Let's see. What the fuck?
Hey, hey, hey.
Whoa! Comrade, what is going on? Let me open up Discord real quick. Dude, what's up?
Not away.
Same. I just biked to the store to get a watermelon. So that's why I ended my stream. Um
So you biked home with a with said watermelon?
yeah, that was actually kind of difficult, but it's okay. I had it in a bag, a Trader Joe's bag. It kind of just hanging off. It was like, wow, wow, wow. Just kept wobbling.
That's
Do what you
dangerous.
gotta do. Um, but yeah, how was your hot pot?
It was good. We went to go get desserts first. So we went to like this like bakery place, and I was not told there was hot pot after, so I ordered a shit ton of desserts and kind of filled up on dessert.
Yeah.
Um, and then we were going to the hot pot place, so I just shared with Ray. So some of her friends want to take her out to celebrate, so that's what we did.
Alright. It's an exciting thing.
So, how long are you going to be streaming for?
Probably like 40 minutes.
Fair. I will just hang out then. I won't really jump on because not really.
It's all good. That was nuts earlier that one guy was on, right?
Doesn't surprise me. YouTube is definitely full of that.
It's so weird. I'm not one to get into conspiratorial thinking, because that's kind of what he was getting into. I wonder if that was like a Russian bot or something, or not a bot, but like a Russian troll. Because
No, it was just somebody that was trying to recruit another white guy to the cause. You know what I mean?
what's all that stuff with German Americans? Like,
That's classic fucking. That's like textbook Nazi right there.
yeah, yeah,
Because it's like you got to identify as German American, right? Because if you're German American, that gives you like you're an Aryan. You know what I mean?
I know it's so crazy, but like, what is that even? Like,
It's just a rallying cry for people who want to be white, I guess.
Yeah, he was talking, but I was like, "Do you speak German?" He's like, "No."
So then, how are you German American?
I
You don't
was,
even
have
speak
you?
German.
You've never been to Germany. You don't know anything about the German language. You know, it sounds American to me. Unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm technically German American, but
I mean, me too, right?
I do actually speak German,
Sure. I mean, that's
but
fair.
I don't claim to be German American, and it's not part of my identity.
It's just very sus. I don't know.
Nah, the dude was Nazi. His Discord probably would have been like the Patriot Discord or some
You
shit.
know, I was tempted to like join it, but I wouldn't want my Discord popping up with that, you know,
Yeah,
just to troll around, but
your NSA handler would have been like, "Well, this is new. Did not see that coming."
Nazi. Nice. Oh, good one. Touche. But yeah, that was he talked to me for a while. I thought he was just gonna like say the N word or something and leave. But he just was having a long dialogue or something. It was weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, so I started I'm using a thing which they don't like you using this, but I don't really give a fuck cuz Twitch kind of sucks.
Yeah.
To split my stream between two. So I'm streaming to YouTube and to one called Trovo.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's done by Tencent, like a Chinese company.
Oh, lovely.
I know. Apparently, a lot of Russians started streaming there when Twitch kicked them out for the sanctions and whatnot.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it's got a little bit of activity.
That's fun.
Yeah. Just try a new thing, because I wasn't really having any growth on Twitch, because, you know, you're just buried under, you know, so many channels, right?
Yeah, I think. I mean,
It
I will
depends.
say it's hard to grow, and you have to be really consistent, and you have to be
That's
doing
true.
something that's like I don't know. I feel like the best way to grow on Twitch is to be doing some, it's doing something different. As in, like I think Sea
Yeah,
of
oh,
Thieves
sure.
is a good way to grow, but you definitely need to be
Hmm.
actually like playing it,
Probably
playing
need
it
to be better and
consistently.
whatnot, right?
Well, yeah, I mean that obviously comes with practice, but yeah, I mean it's just
Yeah,
it's
sure. Hmm. I mean, you know what? What has worked for me is like what people recommend is finding like a niche community,
yep. Well,
but
and I think that's what really, yeah. I mean, I think that's really what you need to do. But it's hard to find the niche community because it's like, what is the niche community, right?
yeah,
I mean, that's what I was trying to do with like doing like some actual like tabletop streams and stuff
yeah,
because not many people play or stream BattleTech, and
yeah,
I've been trying to do that, but I just I haven't really had time to really set that up, and I couldn't be really super consistent with it. But
yeah,
maybe in the future I could. But,
yeah. Yeah, like you said, it just takes like consistency and got to put in the time.
I think honestly that is the biggest thing
Yeah.
is consistency. Like I think that is the biggest
Hmm.
key that so many streamers fail to do is I mean you have to have a consistent
Yeah.
cycle, you have to have a consistent schedule,
Yeah.
you have to have a consistent time commitment, and you have to have consistent content.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, sure.
just
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do. But you know, like, I guess wanting to stream Sea of Thieves, I think on Twitch the market's just so big. Oh, there's shit in the water. I want that.
I mean that could be true. I mean
Wait.
when I've watched Sea of Thieves on Twitch, it seems like it's like just a couple people. I mean,
Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe I just suck.
I would say like there's a community that this guy called Fuzzy runs. That's a big Sea of Thieves community, probably the largest like Discord outside probably like the official Discord. And I would like he has a thing where like you can get vetted as a content creator.
Oh, that's cool.
And
oh, you were
advertise on
mentioning
his
that.
server.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you advertise on his server, and it allows you to promote on his server, which eventually means that you have the ability to kind of grow your channel from there, right?
Working
and
your
the
way
thing
up.
that I've seen from his Discord is I've seen a couple people grow, but again, it was the couple people that really grew because of his Discord
Yeah.
were because they were consistent. Other people, they'd stream every once in a while, whatever, and they'd have a lot of streamers that would watch them, but they never had a consistent following because, just
Sure.
yeah.
No, absolutely. And I think that goes into just like a big part of streaming too, from what I've heard, is like just networking with channels who are the same size as you, lower than you, higher than you. It's a little bit scummy to like only watch someone stream to get someone else viewing, but I don't know, like that one.
But that's how. I mean, unfortunately, that's just how content creation is. I mean, that's why these. I always say like, cool content creation and growing your channel. Like your goal should be to do it as like side income. Like it takes a lot of capital and time to really make a like great channel that will actually generate any kind of meaningful income.
Yeah.
Or consistently. I mean, unless you're doing OnlyFans, you just really don't have the ability to do any kind of like great marketing scheme.
Well, OnlyFans like people will say like, oh, I'm just gonna quit my job and become a stripper. But stripping, you have to have like good social skills.
Oh yeah.
You have to be a really good athlete, like shit.
Oh yeah.
And I guess the same for Twitch, right? Like, or just for streaming.
I think yeah. I mean, I think few people, like the guy earlier, right? Like he, clearly had the greatest social skills ever. So,
yeah, he had really good social skills.
Yeah, so his channel, was dying, right?
Yeah, right.
No, I think that's one of the things, right? Is like you gotta have a good personality. You gotta really, I don't know, just do something different.
Yeah, there's like a lot of things with it's very cutthroat, And I guess right now, what the fuck is my boat doing? I'm just trying to go for like community building.
Yeah.
I've done somewhat, but like you said, like it's just been consistent, and I kind of dropped off the face of the earth for a little bit with streaming, just transitioning to New York. But at the same time, some people stuck around, which is cool. So.
Well, like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Sure.
You gotta keep working at it, and I think finding your stride, it might be something like finding other people to collaborate with too.
Yeah.
It is easier to do things together, and it's something I've found, and I've thought about like if I streamed at the same time as you did, like not to like steal people away from you, but like
it's like a double stream. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like a double stream, because then it's like, okay, you got two people that are being introduced to this, and then and then they're like, oh, who's that other person? Oh, he's streaming too. Let me follow him.
Yeah.
We're not streaming together, and one of us is streaming. You got it's kind of like dual exposure in a way,
Yeah.
And just doing fun things, and just like going out and finding finding things to do in a game, even if the game's popular, doing it differently, right? Like everybody wants to watch Sea of Thieves and watch like PvP and stuff like that, but like if we're just out there to have a good time and don't really have an agenda, people might like that. People might like to see some of the other sides of it, And
yeah.
that's why I really like watching Fuzzy's streams and his content because, him and his significant other do a lot of just sailing around and, doing
Like
events,
chilling.
doing PvE stuff like that. It's not always PvP. Like if there's PvP, they're not going to shy away from it. But
Yeah.
it's not just like, oh, let's go out here and be assholes to everybody because we can, kind of thing.
Yeah. Sure. That's fun. Yeah, finding your art audience, finding your niche. I kind of like that. There's a lot of people can get like a lot of attention for being assholes, but I think
Yeah.
it takes skill to be like not a bad person.
Yeah, but it's like, do you want to? Yeah, but do you want that to be your audience, right? Like, because that's the thing. It's like, you don't necessarily like if you grow yourself from that kind of audience, then that's like what you have to be, right?
Yeah, you reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm.
My Simon and Matt are friends. Somehow they like went to university with this one guy who's actually a popular speedrunner, and he's kind of an ass.
Yeah.
But that's why his audience loves it. They love how he's kind of an asshole, like but inevitably that's what causes his community to be like toxic, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Sometimes, yeah, people find things they really like, but if they really like people who are just being, assholes. I mean, it's just like that's the community, right? Like that's
Yeah.
what they are. So
Exactly. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, if you could, we could try. That'd be really fun. What I really want to do is like a community event where everyone can play like Among Us or something.
yeah, I've never actually played Among Us.
Have you really not?
Oh,
It's pretty fun. I think it's free on Steam, I want to say.
might be. I think I have it on my phone. I downloaded it once, but I just never
Oh, never just bothered.
never bothered. So
It's all good. It's a fun little game.
I like this podcast idea too. So
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think I could put more effort into raising the quality of my podcasts, and maybe I should, but I'm trying to just create content and have fun with it. And then once I get my stride, I can slowly get better,
yeah,
Like the old, probably apocryphal story of the pot maker who, got better by making like 1,000 pots.
yeah.
Um, okay, there was a whole fucking story. I can't remember it, but yeah, no, the podcast sounds fun. What I've been doing is kind of been like reading a little bit of stuff and discussing it, maybe talking about how to apply it. I had my friend Moss on, and they told me about nihilism, which was really fun. But
Yeah.
whatever you want to do, what?
Well, I mean, it's your podcast, so you just need to tell me, like, what do you want, what do you want to talk about, and like, let's talk about it. I mean, I was just saying, it's probably better, especially with like big topics like some of the stuff you were talking about,
Yeah.
to really hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
God bless you.
To really like narrow it into a focus. Like, you want to talk about like something like a political theory or philosophy. Like, what is it about that you really want to talk about? Like, what is it that intrigues you, or what's the praxis you want to bring into it, right? Like, those are the things that you focus on. Because if you just try to be like, oh, I want to talk about
Mhm.
the whole political theory of Mao. It's like, all right, that's how many podcasts are we going to make about that topic? You know what I mean? Like,
well, we can make. What I've been doing typically is like going over like philosophy, and I guess political ideologies. I think they could count as philosophy, but maybe like Was it a boat?
kind of there's a lot of intersection there, right? You know.
Yeah.
So
Um, maybe like how you would apply it to yourself. Like, do
yeah.
you? I mean, I guess this is probably just stereotypical, but like people can get caught up maybe in thinking, identifying themselves in terms of I'm of this nationality, for instance,
Yeah.
when really you're just a person.
I'm a German American.
A German American,
I
yeah,
have, I have,
exactly.
I have, I have inalienable rights.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm yeah. Um but yeah, see I guess that's kind of an angle, though I know that's still somewhat vague. Um that's
Sure.
also
Yeah.
that's also something fun to talk about. Um so we could
Well, I think it's like, I'll say this: talking about political ideologies and like what they are has really been done to death by so many podcasts and content creators.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like, but talking about how they should be applied within, within the framework of,
Mhm.
you know, XYZ, just in general. I mean, that's where I think that's where you can create cool content. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, sure. No, that's like kind of what I'm going for. Um though maybe I don't say that explicitly. And maybe my content does overlap with someone else, I guess maybe I'm just trying to just practice making more content. Like I'm ordering a microphone to maybe interview people for like a YouTube channel or something, talking to people in New York,
or
which
yeah.
that's been done to death as well. Oh shit, are they coming for me? Fuck.
Oh, you got people coming for you.
I think it's a brig. It's facing my direction.
Yeah, they're probably coming for you. R.I.P.
Ripperoni, my dude. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think I don't expect to be very popular. Just like with my channel streaming, I don't really expect to even get much income, if any. But it would
Yeah,
be
I mean,
fun.
I think
Hmm.
I think the first thing to do, and I think the honest thing to have, the honest conversation to have with yourself is,
Hmm.
you know, do it for fun. Like, do this
Yeah, oh
stuff
yeah,
because you want to do it. Don't do it because you're like, oh, I'm trying to make money, blah blah blah. Like,
yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, it's so
there was
fun.
a time, like during the pandemic, where I was really trying to get something going streaming wise because I was like
Yeah,
unemployed and I wasn't getting unemployment at the time. But
yeah.
man, it was rough. Like, it was really rough. I mean, I just, it was in the same boat with you. I was like, I couldn't seem to grow my channel. I couldn't seem to grow the amount of viewers,
Hmm.
and I just think, it was, probably even more saturated at the time just because so many people were home and had time to do it, right? And everybody was trying to become a streamer, right? But
Yeah,
yeah, I realized how much work it is,
yeah.
and then I was like, man, I'm gonna hate that. Right? It's not playing video games and making
Just
videos.
becomes
It's
a
a fucking
job, right?
job, So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it that way. Like, you don't wanna turn something enjoyable into something like that, right? Like, it already sucks to work at, like, um, it's just
Yeah.
don't turn something like this into a job because it's gonna mean that video games are gonna, you know you're not gonna want to do video games, right? Like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, and like
and as much as NY meant like that, I think it would suck.
oh. Yeah, I mean, like, I hear you. Again, it's just, I think small growth, it's really fun to just grow a community. Like, I met Ivan and Whiskey by streaming. It's just a fun thing. We'll see if it becomes work eventually, but yeah. It's
I mean, if it becomes work and you're like actually making money, then good job, right? Like you did it. But until that point,
yeah. Sure. Yeah, we'll see. But it's not too bad. Are you gonna try to stream again, Corey, or?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. Kind of depends on what I do, next. I mean, if I kind of told the pizza place if they want to start getting me an offer together, send it my way, and like let's start looking at what they want to offer me, right? But at
Yeah.
the same time, my job now is kind of ramping up, and so I could potentially still make good money doing this. I just don't know. I just don't know how sustainable this job is I have currently, which is kind of my worry. But
Yeah.
point is, while Ray definitely has a better idea of, like obviously she's got these offers now and whatnot, like
Hmm.
I don't know where I'm gonna be, and if I'm gonna be opening this pizza place soon, like I couldn't try to because at least not for a while.
It's gonna
because I'm
take
not
all
gonna have
your
the
fucking time, right?
taking up all my time. Yeah, I mean,
Opening places sucks, doesn't it?
yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it's just a lot. I mean, so that's really the nitty gritty of it is it's just a lot of work. After you get it open, it'll be fine, and this job will be better, and blah blah blah. But it's the opening part that's gonna suck.
Because like people don't know shit. You're still like,
Yeah, and it's
you-
just it's all the things that you planned for fucked up, and
well, most restaurants don't even. There are a lot of restaurants that come out, but most of them fail, right? Or something like half of them. What's the statistic?
Yeah, I don't even know anymore. I mean, I've heard the statistic of like half the restaurants that open fail in a year, and having worked in the restaurant industry, I can believe that. But I think it's just because so many people open restaurants for the wrong reasons, and so many people that don't have the experience try to open restaurants.
Yeah.
And what you end up having, and I'm sure it's like in a lot of other industries, but like the restaurant industry, being the industry it is very susceptible to, inexperience. Actors really fucking shit up, and
When you say actors, like literal, like people who work in acting.
no, I mean, well, that because that actually the restaurant industry employs a lot of them. But I meant like these owners and managers and stuff. People, like I've probably worked for more owners that have never worked a day in their life in a restaurant than
They're just
not.
like, oh, that'd be fun to own a restaurant. Something like that, or. You still there?
I'll be right back.
Hey there. How's it going, Ray?
All right, sorry, I'm back.
Hey, you're good.
So a lot of people open restaurants that just don't.
Have no business doing so.
Yeah, pretty much. So I've worked for a lot of those people, but this pizza place is different. I mean, it's already kind of it's already an established company. Um, the people opening it, this is not the first time opening a restaurant. It's not their first time opening this kind of restaurant. There's a lot of experience there. They have a lot of very professional people in the right positions. That means that this will ultimately be a lot easier than some of the other restaurants I've opened.
Yeah.
But that said, it's still sometimes stressful. Any restaurant, because as I said, you're going to open the doors, and everything that you didn't want to happen is going to happen. All the plans you made are going to fail. You're going to find out that certain employees aren't as strong in certain positions as you thought they would be. Just kind of how it is.
Fuck. So people talk big game, but really when they're not very good or something, or
Well, it's not even so much necessarily big game, talk. It's just, sometimes people, in a training environment, sometimes people do well, but when it's actually like the real thing, sometimes they fall through. So
yeah. Well, I just fucked up.
what'd you do?
I tried to fight it out.
With the brig?
Yeah, actually they were sinking for some reason, but there were
Really?
2 of them or something. They weren't very good, but I'll just get out of here.
Damn, I should have jumped on with you.
I know, it happens. I need to sell my shit and just get off. Oh, that was a place to sell shit. Well, guess I'll go here. Go east. They may follow me, but I don't care about my loot that much. I have some, but it's not that much. What was I gonna say to you, Corey?
No idea.
So, how many places have you opened up, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's see. 2, 3. This will be the 4th restaurant.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's too many.
Sometimes.
Oh, man. I think, you know what? I've probably technically opened 2 places. Well, not really, but there was one move I had at a restaurant. And then there was a new location opening up, I guess. I don't know if that counts as an opening, but
Yeah, it is. You're still opening a location, right? So.
yeah. But oh man, you know what kind of I worked as a busser at this Italian place. And I would work with these dudes from like Latin America, and they worked so hard, and they worked like fucking 80 hours a week.
Yep.
They were the chefs, And you know how much they got paid?
Nothing.
Not nothing, but less than me, right?
Yep.
And they would give them 2 names so that legally they would be able to hire them because they weren't paying them overtime, you know.
Oh yeah. And they're taking advantage of it because yeah, they're probably were not legally here and they were just taking advantage of it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's like that's always in the restaurant industry. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
Um. Just a little bit. So we can get this fucker. Huh. Got one of them. Fuck. Damn it. Ah.
What? You sunk?
No. Could try to parlay with them, but what I really wanted was to use their outpost.
Sucks.
Just want to drop my stuff off. Let's go east. It's okay, it was a fun fight. I was poking them. Doesn't look like they want to fight. So are you liking your job at the doing meal prep stuff, or how's that working out?
Yeah, I mean, I do. You know, and I have a couple more clients actually next week that I'm going to meet with, so or potential clients rather, and yeah, I do like it. It's just, you know, my biggest concern is if the economy does take a downturn here pretty soon, then I'm kind of screwed because I basically have to go work back in a restaurant again, and so now I'm at this point where it's like, do I stay where I'm at and risk losing my income if the economy, or rather when the economy takes a shit?
Because food service workers are just like the first to go, right?
Well, not. I mean, you know, some restaurants like pizza are pretty recession proof, but
Because people can get like takeout and whatnot.
right. But being a private chef, that's not being, that's not recession. I mean, I'm going to be one of the first expenses people cut. You know, even people who have money, they're going to cut their expenses during a recession.
Sure.
You know, very few of my clients are like, you know, super obscenely wealthy, right? Like I have one that's that way, and but one is not going to sustain my, my life, right?
Yeah.
So, it's like, do I take that risk, or do I take this opportunity I have to go work for a company in a restaurant that's not going to work me to death. That, you know, for somebody that I've known for a long time and is a good opportunity for growth, but at the same time, like, because my biggest thing is like I left the restaurant industry for a reason because I never had quality of life. I mean, it was just,
Yeah, they just don't respect your time.
Right, you work 70 hours, 80 hours a week. You get pretty much next to nothing, and you know nobody gives a shit about you. Like, you need to take a vacation. Your grandfather dies. Oh, sorry. You know, we need you here, right? Like,
Yeah,
you know, holidays, you don't get those off. I mean, just.
yeah,
But this company is different. They actually do, you know, care about their employees, you know, quality of life and like having time off and, you know, having enough staff that if somebody's sick or somebody needs to go on vacation or somebody needs to go for family emergency, like the restaurant's not fucked, and that person isn't, you know, at risk of losing their job because the restaurant's covered, you know, and which is just not, you know, most restaurants don't operate that way. They operate on the bare minimum people, and if you're sick, you know, it's like come to work because the amount of times that I've showed up, like, you know, people will probably be like disgusted, but the amount of time I've shown up to work sick as fuck just because I had to, right? Like,
yeah. It's like what, you have no other option.
yeah, the conversation was you either come to work or you're fired, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. They get slated all the time. I think in Texas, by law, they're required to give you a 10-minute break every 2 hours or so, but
yeah, that doesn't happen.
oh, absolutely not. I picked a fight with these guys, and now I don't want to fight anymore.
Good job.
Thanks.
You need help?
Yeah, log in here. We can. I think there's only 2 of them.
Give me a second.
I have 2 TNT barrels, but
Well, start running away. I'll get on.
oh, I've been running away.
I'll bore them with the TNT barrel. Will you send me another invite, please?
Sure.
How are you on supplies?
I think I'm pretty good. Well, maybe not. Let's see. 25 boards, not counting the ones in my inventory.
Okay, that's not good. But
Th-
all right. Are they shooting at you right now?
No, they're just following me.
Got it. Keep it that way. You should probably, well, when we get on, I'll take it out. Angle your sails. We sail into the wind. You'll actually outrun them because they're faster than sailing in the wind.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's what's the advantage of sleeps is that you're faster sailing straight into the wind. But you need to angle your sails to the side.
To the side?
Yeah. But I'll be honest. I'm loading in right now. See what the situation is.
Oh.
Okay, here we are. Oh shit, they're right there. Oh, these guys are.
They're not very good. There's 2 of them on a brig.
Yep, here we go. Which way's the wind blowing? That way. Let's sail this way.
About to hit an island? No. So when you do go straight in the wind and you put your sail to the side, that's what happens?
Yep.
Honestly, I just want to kill them so I can sell my stuff and get off.
Yep. Or we just make them go away.
Yeah.
Actually, I got an idea.
What's up?
We angle the sails the other way.
Sure.
All the way to the other side. Take helm here in a second.
Sure.
Take helm and then sail straight into the wind. Or actually, turn around this island.
Okay.
Where are they going?
They're going to the right of you.
Are they trying to cut you off? Turn straight into the wind now. Oh yeah, these guys are kind of new.
They are gaining on me.
Yep, don't worry. Barrels are in the crow's nest?
Yes.
Got it. I need food. Keep going straight. Actually, turn... Well, not yet. Hold on. Oh, they just hit us with a thing. Hold on. Turn now. Turn to the right.
Ha!
I should have got their anchor, but I'll get it in a second. Do you have more, or was it just that one?
I thought I had one more, but it may have despawned.
There. We're taking on water.
Are we?
I don't know. Hold on.
I was in a
No,
storm.
no.
I hit them twice.
No. We didn't. Yeah, keep
hit-
pressure on them. Oh shit. Yeah. Keep pressure on them. Let me get us on the.
I killed one of them. I killed one of them.
Nice. Keep pressure on them. Get on the guns. Get on the guns.
Okay, I was just a little bit out of range.
How are they? Wait. Oh, they got a front sail. Yeah, I blew their mast off with the barrel. So if you keep pressure on them. Are you hitting them?
Not now.
No.
I'm gonna get inside the cannon.
Oh yeah, don't waste your cannonballs.
We're about to. Should we not? Careful, we might hit the rocks.
I know.
I
They got
could
the
I could
mast up.
jump over and board
No,
them.
Just no. Just keep hitting them.
Okay.
Keep putting pressure on them.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit them.
Hey, you should be able to hit them at this range. Go. Too high.
Get more.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Got another hit. I think I killed one of them. Hit another time. Another time.
Oh, and the wheel got busted, so I gotta repair it.
No worries. Jesus. A bunch of times. Do we just want to get away from them, or?
Yeah, give me a second.
It's like they're stopped, but I probably just want to.
Get below and bail. Get below and bail. And keep
Okay.
sailing on this heading.
Okay.
Alright? Yeah, make sure you got no water down there, because I think there was... I left you a little bit of water.
I got rid of it. But
Yeah, just don't crash. Sail into the heading.
okay. Oh. Set to the heading is just against the wind, or?
No, just on the heading.
Okay.
There we go.
Some good hits.
And I aggroed a galleon on them.
Ha! Oh, that's hilarious.
Because good thing to know. Skelly galleons, if you shoot them from a tower, they will aggro on the nearest ship.
Oh, that's hilarious. If I had more time, I would come back there.
No. You're good. You're good. Oh, they're about to run into the island.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Awesome. All right, I'm about to go blow them up.
Huh.
And they're getting aggroed with the... Oh my god, these guys are about to sink.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, they're getting hit. They ran in the island, and they're getting hit by the Skelly galleons. So, like...
Oh, I'm just gonna go to Plunder Outpost.
Yeah, I'm keeping them busy.
Nice.
Alright, they finally got me, but they're hit on an island, and there's a Skelly galleon shooting them, so you got away, right?
Oh my gosh. When I hop off, you could probably go loot them.
Ah, that's fine. I'm not. I don't think they had any. They had a little bit on board when I got there, but nothing worth sticking around to try and.
They just sold, I think, was the thing.
Yeah. So I just hopped on to help you. So.
Sick. Thank you. It's my secret weapon.
Yeah. They weren't expecting me. All right, don't still run in this island. All right.
I got
I'll
some
help yourself.
good hits in, actually.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. I mean, they definitely. It's funny.
They did a brig with 2 people. I mean, I guess
That's brigs with 2 people are hard. You know.
it's a
Like
lot to
galleons
manage.
with 3 people was fucking hard. That's why I love sloops. They're a lot simpler.
Could solo.
You can solo sloop. It is hard to solo sloop, but it's not as hard as I think. Solo slooping is a lot easier than 2-man brigging or 3-man galleoning.
I took out. This is like horrible of me, but I talked it out with the guy, and it was cool. There was a ship that was docked, and as a solo swoop, I kind of just killed him.
You know, as a solo slooper, I do the same thing. You know, sometimes I just kill people because hey, you know, it's fucking hard to solo sloop. You know, like but like I
Yeah.
said, I always like, you know, if honestly, if somebody is like really upset about it, like
Yeah.
I'll sometimes, give them shit. I'll give them some treasure to compensate, especially if they're kind of a new player or something. Or
Oh, really? That's something good to keep in mind. Maybe I'll do that if.
yeah, I mean, it's as a new player, like take every advantage you can to get yourself up there, but don't run into this. Hit the.
I don't know if I should have. I was gonna try to get really close.
Yeah.
Could I sell everything to this? I guess I don't
No,
know.
because you're not a captain,
Oh, okay.
so you gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
I.
The old-fashioned way that was Tuesday.
The new-fashioned way.
Here, let me give you a little more sail, and then we can tease it.
Oh, nice job putting everything on the tip.
I didn't get it all up there, but I got some of it.
Yeah.
I think this is still broken. That's why it's so sluggish. We raise the sails.
All right.
I'm about to hit. Well, all right. Well, we're beached anyway, so.
That works. All right. Let's sell everything as quick as possible so I can not get in trouble.
Just telling why that Ray misses her, and maybe they'll distract her long enough. I don't know.
Okay. Hang on. Ray says she misses you. Aww. Besties.
I should think about her bestie for the next 10 minutes. And I bought you
Did-
10 minutes.
I texted Ray. I thought I texted.
Yeah,
Ray.
she saw. She said thanks, but
Yeah. Little Ray, like her presentation, I told her that she should be like a professor or something because, oh shit, her presentation was actually pretty entertaining.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like she was very like, and that's what you kind of need for understanding complicated topics. Like she was like, oh yeah, and it turned piss yellow.
I know. We were all talking about that too.
I thought
afterwards.
that was fucking awesome. Oh man.
Super academic terminology.
I know. She has the coolest relationship with her lab mates. Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
She told her boss to fuck off.
Yep. He always tells that story. Like.
And he respects her more because of it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think that's everything.
Yeah?
Look at that. You got to sink some other players and then.
Oh, I have a book of a ship's log.
Yeah, you got to turn that into a Reaper.
Oh, Reaper. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Which it's not worth it unless like let me look at the log. Is there anything in it? Oh yeah, this is an empty log. So,
Yeah.
Not worth it. I think I got like a grand total of like. Oh, there's one more skull here. Sorry. I think I got a grand total of like 300 gold for turning it in, and like.
Oh, that's lame.
A smidge of rep. Well, it goes up based on how big the log is.
Oh yeah, sure.
If you get a ship that's been, that's survived for a long time, and done a bunch of shit, like done a bunch of quests where they got gold and treasure and have a bunch of treasure on board, stuff like that, then the log is worth more, right?
Yeah.
So it's also an incentive of why to keep your ship alive, because your ship's value goes up. I mean, I guess that could be a reason why not to keep your ship alive, but like no one really knows. But it's just kind of an incentive, like your ship stays alive for a long time, or somebody else's ship stays alive for a long time, and then next thing you know, you are you have a nice big logbook that if you sunk somebody that had a really prestigious run. You go sell it to the Reapers, and you get a nice chunk of change and rep.
Yeah.
At least that's my understanding of it.
I guess it also gives you an incentive not to go on suicide missions, right?
Yeah. I mean, because like I said, there's I don't think you can do it. but when you hit tab, once you
Yeah.
actually buy captaincy, and you have you can go to tab, you can go to ship's log,
Yeah.
and you have milestones. And
I see those.
milestones, yeah, so milestones give you certain things, right? Like
Yeah.
so it's everything from like just cooking stuff, right, to
Yeah.
catching stuff. There's all that stuff.
Kraken's vanquished.
It's all the basically all the faction stuff,
Yeah.
the PvP stuff, playing shanties, drinking
Ah!
beer, like
So
it's just
fun.
sitting is like a thing.
Ah!
You can actually find stools now that are washed up on shore, and you can place them places to sit down, including on your ship. Like so, there's just this game's just fun. You know what I mean? Like
I like that they added more fun shit, and I think people will feel a better connection with their ship now that they have more.
absolutely, especially because like
Mhm.
if you come to where I am, I'll show you kind of some stuff. I mean, you can't really see it because you don't have a captain ship.
Yeah.
But so one of the things is this bookshelf will now get it won't get replaced. It'll still look like this bookshelf. But the thing about the bookshelf is that
Mm.
this is where you can buy voyages and you can stack voyages there. So basically, you
Oh.
can have more than like 3 quests at a time.
Yeah.
So if you're just out sailing around, you don't even have to sail back to an outpost to get a quest. You can just pull a voyage out of this.
Oh, that's
right?
convenient.
Also, this little shelf and like all these little spots in the windows, you can put like little relics and trophies and things that you get and you collect.
Oh,
And you have
that's
like you can
fine.
build out a little thing. All the furniture, like the rugs and the tables and
Yeah.
the bookshelf and stuff, you can replace with like other cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
So you can like really you can pimp out your fucking cabin, man.
That's
Especially on the things like the brig and the galleon that actually have like a proper like cabin.
You actually got
Um,
space, right?
Yeah, you actually got space. But even on the sloop, you can do some cool stuff.
Did you buy a sloop one, or did you? Which
I did, yeah, because that's all I could afford. But and that's what I use the most anyway. So I'll buy one eventually of everything. But also these nameplates here.
Would you name your
can-
ship?
The sloop is the Nomad.
Oh, sick.
But this nameplate gets your ship name on there. There's also one on the back. And then you can actually change that nameplate too. Like you can you can get cosmetic nameplates and stuff. So like you can
I
really
was
bling
seeing
out your
those.
ship now. Yeah,
They
like,
had
it's-
some
it's
paid
cool.
ones, but I would assume they also
Yeah.
have ones you can earn.
I think they have ones in game you can earn for sure. Yeah.
All right.
So it's. I think it gives people a little more attachment to their ship. The other thing that's really cool is that aside from the cosmetics being persistent, you know what else is persistent?
What's
The
up?
damage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So like so if this was a captain's ship, all these fucking holes in the ship down here, the next time you log in, they're still there.
Ah! Can you go in and fix them, or?
You can go to the
Yeah.
shipwright and have them repaint your ship, which will just restore it back to
Oh, that's
pristine new.
fine.
You got to pay for it. Now, if your
Ah.
ship sinks, obviously it's sunk. Now, you don't have to buy like a new ship per se.
But your stuff probably just levels out to 0.
No, it doesn't level at 0. It just means I think you have to pay like a reclamation fee or something like that. But
Yeah.
it's not prohibitively expensive, right? If you're super poor, it might be, but it's not.
Should have saved my double money weekend money.
Right. I mean, I actually spent literally all my money that I had on the sloop and getting some cosmetics and paying because you have
Oh,
to
that's
pay.
fun.
You have to pay to save the cosmetics on the ship. And that price goes up depending on how expensive the cosmetics are, how rare they are. From my
Yeah.
understanding, that's
Oh,
what I
really?
was seeing or felt like. I don't know.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing. And the other really cool thing is once you become a captain and you go to the shipwright, you can, instead of saying buying a storage crate and having to go refill stuff like that, you can just buy cannonballs, chain shots.
Oh, that's convenient. Is it
fireworks,
cheaper?
Food, planks. I don't know, but it just puts it straight into your barrels. You don't even have to like pick it up, right? It just
Yeah.
provisions your ship, and you can buy everything from like fucking fish and stuff too. Like, I
Ooh.
mean, it gives you like, and that stuff's obviously a little more expensive, but like it gives you options, right? So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. I mean, they definitely added stuff to kind of balance out. I think a lot of the whales and people had like a lot of these people have been stacking gold for a long time, didn't really have any way to progress with it. Now they have the ability to just like provision these ships even more. And
You have
spend money
another
on
reason
stuff.
to get gold and to dump it.
Another reason they get gold, absolutely. And it kind of makes you focus on like one ship, right? Because in that ship's log, there's a lot of stuff in the ship's log that really can take a long time. So
All right.
but yeah, so
Well, awesome, Corey. Tomorrow I'll probably be down to play some.
sure.
It
Just hit me up tomorrow when you're around. And
sounds good, man. Thanks for saving my bacon. I know that.
yeah, no worries. I always enjoy seeing people off in this game.
That was good practice with my cannonballs, and I'm surprised I actually got some of those in.
No, you did good. You did. I mean, it was pretty against a crew that was probably like a similar skill level than you. Like, it's nice to have that practice, right? And I mean, obviously, me jumping in was something in the equation they weren't factoring.
The
If they were even paying attention, and then
Sure.
and then them not realizing that I jumped in that. Well, I think they realized I jumped in the tower because I started firing at the galleon.
Yeah.
I hit the galleon, but that they turned because they thought they weren't. And they fired at me in the tower, but they missed me. So I fired back at them, and then when I fired back at them, I don't know what they did, but they turned into the island. And then as they turned to the island, I think they realized they fucked up because that's when the galleon just pulled up next to them and just started fucking driving by shooting them. And
Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah, so I tried to barrel them, but unfortunately I was a noob and they got me. I was being too cocky. I thought they didn't see me, and then they did, and I was like, ah, fuck. But
Oh my god.
Still, you got away. That was the goal, right?
Yeah.
You got away. You got to sell stuff.
That's a win, and I got some good shots.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
hope I taught them a valuable lesson.
Well, to be honest, I aggroed them first. They were peaceful, but I did teach them a valuable lesson. Don't you ever
Yes.
fuck with me.
Yeah. Don't fuck with you.
It's me
They don't-
specifically.
Yeah. Because Daddy will log in.
Who come clean things up.
Yeah.
All right, man. Sounds good.
We'll see.
I'll talk to you later, man.
All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.